Now, the Chairman's Award is a presentation made each year to a member of the Lansdowne Club who has made a significant contribution over many years in their chosen field of work. In the mid-1980s, Australia was a very different place to what it is now. Most people arriving here from overseas were here to gain employment and establish a new life. News from overseas was difficult and rarely featured on TV. The Irish Embassy was based in Canberra, and in Sydney the government was represented by the Irish Trade Board, later known as Enterprise Ireland. In 1988, Theresa Keating accepted a job with the Trade Board, and when her colleague Kingsley Aikens left Australia to go to Boston in 1990, Theresa became responsible for IDA Ireland and Enterprise Ireland in Australia. Until the Irish consulate opened in 2000, Theresa was the only Irish government representative in Sydney, and during her period at Enterprise Ireland, Irish exports to Australia grew to $1 billion by 2000, and in her 25 years representing the IDA, she was responsible for an extraordinary number of Australian companies investing in Ireland. Theresa is still the Executive Director of the Australian Ireland Funds, where she has been the dynamic force behind its growth in Australia. Millions in grants have been given to Irish projects, but perhaps the most valuable contribution has been made to Australia House in Belfast and the Northern Ireland Children's Enterprise. These projects have all been about reconciliation between Catholic and Protestant children, and according to former President of Ireland, Mary McAleese, provided the green shoots of reconciliation on which the peace process was flourished. As Secretary of the Lansdowne Club, she has been the go-to person over the last quarter of a century. She has had a hand in every facet of the club's growth. Her enthusiasm and vitality is infectious, and she has been the Lansdowne Club's rock. And it's with great pleasure that I would like to ask Minister Coveney to present the Lansdowne Club's Chairman Award for 2014 to Theresa Keating.